Hey, good day to you. This is Todd. I'm just a regular dude walking in the Word, and we are jumping into Judges. We are on the last two chapters, 20 and 21 of Judges, and today we're back here in the camper, and it's just to show, like, I can choose to live in this broken down camper, and that's what the people of Israel were doing at that time. They were choosing to follow their idols and be involved in sin, or I could live in my nice house and be in good shape there. And just like in the same way, the people of Israel could have been following God and had a good life, but they're choosing to live in sin. And these two chapters are showing the problems they're having when they choose to live like that. Okay, today I want to read from Judges 20 verses 17 through 24, and it's called "Forcing God's Answer into Your Answer." Okay, a lot of times we're thinking, oh yeah, I want God to do this, and I believe God wants me to do this, and you never consulted God, and then you think that God should fit into your plans. Okay, those weren't God's plans to start off with. Okay, you're going to see it happened here in this story. It's Judges 20 verses 17 through 24. Let me read it here. It says this: Israel, apart from Benjamin, mustered 400,000 swordsmen, all of them fit for battle. Okay? Remember last time we had talked about the Benjamites had 26,000. Okay? Not a very fair fight. 26,000 against 400,000. Now keep in mind, these 26,000 were very good soldiers, and they had guys that could use a slingshot and hit the hair of somebody way far away. Okay? So not a fair thing to go up with this. The Israelites went up to Bethel and inquired of God. They said, "Who of us is to go up first to fight against the Benjamites?" What I just read there, that last verse, is the first time they actually consult God. Okay? They had not consulted God at all. They just came up with a plan like, oh, we got to punish these guys. Punish these Benjamites. And so that's what they were doing. So they brought 400,000 soldiers to punish these guys. Okay? So they're coming, and now they come and they consult the Lord. Okay? And they consult him not with should we go up, but it is who. Okay? So they said, who of us is to go up first to fight against the Benjamites? All right? So they have the plan already down. Now they're just asking the Lord to fill it in, and guide them. All right, the Lord replied, Judah shall go first. The next morning, the Israelites got up and pitched camp near Gibeah. The Israelites went out to fight against the Benjamites and took up the battle positions against them at Gibeah. The Benjamites came out of Gibeah and cut down 22,000 Israelites on the battlefield that day. 22,000, okay? Remember, it was 400,000 Israelites against 26,000 Gibeonites, Benjamites that were living in Gibeah. 26,000 of them, and they cut down 22,000 of the Israelites that day. Okay, it's like this isn't what we had planned. Verse 22. But the Israelites encouraged one another and again took up their positions where they had stationed themselves the first day. Okay. So keep in mind, they weren't like repenting to God at all here. Okay, they encouraged themselves. They basically had a pep rally, like, oh, come on guys, pull it together, we can do this. Yeah, we can do it. We're the Israelites, and like never consulting God and showing remorse for not including him in the plans to start off with. Okay, so verse 23. The Israelites went up and wept before the Lord until evening, and then they inquired of the Lord. They said, shall we go up again and fight against the Benjamites, our fellow Israelites? Okay, so let me stop you there. They've wept. They wept because they just lost 22,000 guys. And now they're asking, should we go up? And the Lord's like, yeah, go ahead. Okay, I don't know why the Lord allowed this again to happen like it did, but that's one thing I'll find out in heaven. I'm not the answer man. Verse 24, then the Israelites drew near to Benjamin the second day. This time when the Benjamites came out from Gibeah to oppose them, they cut down another 18,000 Israelites, all of them armed with the swords. Okay, let me stop there. So the first day they cut it down 22,000 of them, and then the next day another 18,000. 18,000. Okay, and keep in mind it started out 400,000 Israelites against 26,000 Benjamites. Okay, so Benjamin has, like, on 2 separate days killed almost as many men as they had. Okay, so this is not going the way the Israelites had planned at all, and they are thinking, God, God's abandoning us. Well, they didn't consult God in the first place. That's the big thing I want you to see here. They didn't consult God in the first place, and then they try and adapt him into their plans that they already have. Okay, and it's disastrous. Okay, so we're going to see what happens tomorrow. But the big thing is this: don't force God's answer into your answer. Okay, don't try and adapt him into things that you already have in mind. Okay, if I have in mind that I've got to buy a Corvette, and I get to the dealership and I'm like, Lord, which Corvette do you want me to buy? The yellow, the blue, or the red one? You're like, what kind of craziness is that? Does the Lord even want you to have a Corvette? That's crazy. And that's just what the Israelites were doing here. Okay? Thanks for watching. I'm just a regular dude walking in the Word, and I'll see you tomorrow as we continue jumping into Judges. We'll see you then. Lord's blessing.